if I was not married and with kids, I'd probably jump on that.
If the wife allowed.
Yeah, exactly. We had a tornado roll through, jump the river, I think it was four or 5 years ago here, and landed in my neighborhood and hit my house. And, I'm on that was the first time I'd actually heard the sound of the siren that I talk about all the time on TV, and it was scary.
I will never forget that day.
Yeah.
That was actually my very first day on the air here at
Is that right?
6. So it was
Man, oh man.
I guess 8 years ago or something like
and
that. 9 years ago.
Inside my house, and the windows just were breaking, all kinds of debris flying all over the place. I had about a 10-foot gash in my roof from the tree that had been torn apart. Just amazing thing.
Yeah, Mother Nature is quite incredible at times.
Pretty incredible. Well, take a look outside this morning. Overall, it is a very, very humid morning here in the Crescent City. We've got a little bit of fog developing across parts of southeast Louisiana. The visibility across most of the area is pretty good. But if you're up in Bogalusa or headed in that direction, visibility has now fallen to 3/4 of a mile. So that patchy, dense fog is definitely affecting parts of Washington Parish up there, and I think we're going to see it develop across many other parts of southeast Louisiana as we go through the morning. Take a look at your headlines for today. Very warm and humid. I guess that's probably no big surprise. Showers and storms once again today. More rainfall in the forecast for tomorrow, and I think we're going to see a lot of it again on Wednesday as well. But towards the latter part of the week, things get a little bit better. Towards parts of the Midwest, not as much rainfall as what we saw last week, and some of those storms that we were reporting just a moment ago moving through Iowa. None of that this morning, but take a look at what's happening in parts of Mississippi. Just some very strong storms, and they are moving in different directions, which is an interesting thing to watch. As this, you can almost see the circulation here as this rainfall moves up towards Tupelo, and all the rain that's coming in from the west headed towards the east. And that kind of gives you an indication of how the wind is changing direction as you go through the atmosphere this morning. All up and down 55, if you're headed in that direction, you're going to run into some pretty turbulent weather up there, some slippery conditions, and across northern Louisiana. Just take a look at this. Just a huge amount of shower and thunderstorm activity, lots of strong winds, hail also in this area. The possibility exists we can see some tornadic activity all across parts of northern Louisiana. That stretches into Jackson, Mississippi as well. While here in southeast Louisiana, we are mostly calm right now. Our biggest issue this morning is the humidity, which is very, very high. You'll definitely notice how sticky the air is when you walk out the door. And the temperatures, which are also in the upper 70s, some low 80s out there as well. Not expecting widespread continuous rainfall today, but I've got a rainfall chance today at about a 40% chance. The most likely spots for that, Mississippi Gulf Coast, parts of the North Shore, and southwest Mississippi as well. That doesn't mean we're not going to get any down here on the South Shore, but we're going to get less than what I think is going to happen on the North Shore, and especially in parts of southwest Mississippi. As you can see up towards Macomb, Osika, Tylertown, you're probably going to see some very strong storms later on this afternoon and into the evening hours. And then this line develops back towards Baton Rouge and heads in our direction. That's at 9 p.m. this evening. But take a look at what happens as it gets closer and closer to Tangipahoa Hope Parish. It just kind of fades away, rains itself out. So we shouldn't see too much after 8, 9 p.m. tonight, and then tomorrow I'm thinking our rainfall chance is somewhere around 40 to 50%, and a good chance that both of us, North Shore and South Shore, are going to see some measure of that. Here's a quick look at your 7-day forecast. Rain chances going from 40% today to 50% Tuesday and Wednesday, and then down towards the latter part of the week and into the weekend.